The late-night host's response to Trump's criticism. In a recent episode of Late Night with Seth Meyers, the comedian addressed some rather controversial fan mail from none other than President Donald Trump himself. But here's where it gets interesting and a little controversial. Meyers, a well-known critic of Trump, received a Truth Social post from the former president, who accused him of suffering from an incurable case of Trump derangement syndrome. Trump even went as far as to suggest that NBC should fire Meyers immediately. This post gained traction when FCC Chair Brendan Carr shared it on X, amplifying the message. Meyers, in his typical witty style, joked about the situation, comparing it to dealing with an angry driver on the highway, best ignored. He acknowledged Trump's right to voice his displeasure, but expressed confusion over the specific trigger this time. It seems Trump's sensitivity to criticism knows no bounds, and this is the part most people miss. Trump's previous attack on Meyers was inspired by a segment where Meyers mocked the president's fascination with catapults on aircraft carriers. So what could have set him off this time? Meyers humorously suggested it was the same old issue, like Rachel getting mad at Ross for cheating every time she watched that episode. Meyers also poked fun at Trump's use of passive voice in his post, questioning who viewed him in an uncontrollable rage and whether it was Trump himself who was in a rage after watching the show. It's a clever way to turn the tables on the accuser. Trump's criticism of Meyers is not a one-off event. He has targeted Meyers multiple times, including after Jimmy Kimmel's controversial suspension at ABC. Trump even celebrated Kimmel's suspension, suggesting that it was time for Meyers and Jimmy Fallon to follow suit, calling them total losers. In his response to Trump's criticism, Meyers quoted the New Yorker's creed, advocating for ignoring rants and raves, as they often shift focus to something else. A wise approach indeed. So what do you think? Is Trump's criticism of Meyers justified, or is it a case of sour grapes? Feel free to share your thoughts in the comments below. We'd love to hear your take on this ongoing debate.